Suddenly, the familiar clatter of trains melted into a low, sinister hiss. Her eyelids fluttered open, but the room was gone. Instead, she stood on a vast, sun-scorched plain, the air thick with the scent of hot metal and dust. Before her, a centipede, monstrous, as long as a train car, rippled across the sand, its segmented body glinting like polished bronze under a dim, orange sun. The light felt wrong, heavier, as if the very air had turned to syrup. A scream lodged in her throat. But what tore free wasn't human. It was a raw, deep and guttural. Horrified, she looked down. Her feet were gone. In their place, thick, scaly limbs, mottled in patches of pastel blue and brown, ending in clawed toes like some grotesque bird. Panic surged. She roared again, but the sound was swallowed by a deafening crunch. The ground trembled. Emily, or whatever she was now, whipped her head around. The canyon, no, a massive quarry, stretched endlessly, its walls striated in violent hues of brick red and sulphur yellow. And there, rolling in the distance and dwarfing the horizon, loomed a machine. A colossus of jagged metal, its gears gnashing like teeth, its drills gouging into the earth as if it were paper. It wasn't just digging, it was consuming. The thing looked wrong. Not like anything human hands had built. It seemed forged by something other, gods, aliens, or forces that didn't follow the rules of nature. Its surface shimmered with a metallic skin that looked half liquid, like mercury frozen mid-wave. Its shape unstable, always shifting, resisting definition. The shadow loomed closer. The roar became a shriek of grinding steel. The machine was seconds away. She tried to run, but those thick, clumsy limbs moved in slow motion. A stumble, a sharp crack as her left leg caught on jagged stone.
This feels like another reality, probably our planet's past, thousands of years ago, or millions.
The realization cut through her terror like a blade.
No! No! This isn't my world. Not the one I currently belong to.
She clenched her fists, or were they claws, screaming into the rust-colored air.
I choose to be human again. Now!
And, gasping, she jerked upright in Aunt Viv's bedroom, the sheets tangled around her, her heart hammering against her ribs. The train clattered softly in the distance. Just a dream. Her hand flew to her left leg, a searing sting. She peeled back the blanket. A long, angry scar glared up at her, fresh and glistening, just below the knee. Or not just a dream. The girl traced the scratch with trembling fingers. Could this just be from yesterday? But the same leg? The same sharp pain? Another coincidence? A murmur drifted from the kitchen. Aunt Viv's voice, soft but deliberate. Coincidences are the language of the universal mind. Coincidences are the language of God. Emma padded to the doorway. Why'd you say that, Auntie? Viv didn't turn from the stove, where she stirred a pot of plum jam. Huh? Oh, she chuckled. Some philosopher on the radio just said it. Funny, isn't it? Like the universe whispering secrets. The wooden spoon stilled. Why? You look like you've seen a ghost. Emily opened her mouth to tell Vivian about the dream, about the impossible machine and the scar that shouldn't exist, but the words stuck in her throat. The morning sunlight streaming through the kitchen window made everything feel ordinary again. The radio chattered cheerfully about the weather, the sweet sour scent of simmering plums filled the air, and her aunt hummed as she returned to her stirring. Maybe some mysteries weren't meant to be solved, at least not yet. She pressed her palm against the scratch once more, then turned toward her room to finish packing.
Discover the enchanting world of Emily as she embarks on adventures in a village by the mystical lake. Don't just read about adventure, live it, and unlock the universe waiting within these pages.